The first foundation of personal finance is to save $500 into an emergency fund. Saving money is a necessity. Statistically, 78% of us will have major negative events in a given 10-year period of time. As teens reach adulthood, these responsibilities look over many students, making it ideal to consider investing at 16 years old. Not only will it provide reassurance to unexpected emergencies, but it will keep one out of debt. Debt doesn't solve any problems, it only delays the one problem while creating another, making $500 a perfect way to stay out of debt young and any financial burdens. Later in life, one can adjust their income to the proper ratio into their savings account.
Having the self-control to save. This is important to think about when it comes to knowing yourself. If you know that you have a hard time not spending on little things that end up adding up, you need to have this in the back of your mind at all times. This way, you can plan on only purchasing needed items. It takes time and patience, but with enough motivation, you can lead yourself into a proper routine, into not spending all your money. People should start thinking about saving even when they are younger. That way those good habits feel more common. It is important to even start by setting a specific saving goal for yourself. You should also define how much you are wanting to save and willing to spend. People should be keeping money for when something big happens in their life. Possible large events can be unpredictable, so everyone should be prepared for anything. In the event of a family emergency like illness or an accident, extra money is needed in case you need to pay for such things. You may need to pay for damages to a car or possible medical bills and medicine. Even in events of a natural disaster like an earthquake or fire, possible payments may be needed for damages to your home, vehicle, or a member of your family. So everyone should have the money ready for a life-altering event. Saving for purchases. College, housing, and transportation. People make large purchases all the time in their life, but you should plan ahead and be smart for your large purchases for the future. Most pay thousands of dollars to go to college. However, knowing this can lead you to making smarter decisions, such as saving for college and other large purchases. A lot of young adults like the idea about being able to buy a house and a nice car, but most can't afford either. Being able to save up from a young age is very important. That way this dream may be attainable to you. While I'm not saying that saving will guarantee this for you, it could strongly help your chances. With a lot of determination and self-control, saving that much is good for a future of possibility. Save for wealth building. Wealth building is a key factor in money management. It provides a sense of discipline. Although it can be challenging to reach your goal, it's not something that is easily achieved. It's a marathon of a lot of big decisions, sacrifices, and hard work. It may get easier, though, with years of experience. This is why it is important to begin an account as soon as possible. This way, the money that you do have will end up racking up and get more money in your name.
The percentage charged on a loan or paid on deposits representing the cost of borrowing or the returns on investments. Types: fixed rate, variable rate, nominal versus real rate. Fixed rate stays the same over the life of a loan or investment. Variable rate changes over the time based on the market's condition. Nominal versus real rate. Nominal is a stay rate. Real is just adjusted for inflation. Importance of understanding time value of money. It helps make better financial decisions like saving, investing, and comparing loans. By recognizing that money today can grow in value over time. Compound interest. Interest on both the original amount and the interest has already been added. You can find the future value with compound interest with the following formula. FV equals PV, R divided by M, and MT. Traditional saving accounts. Traditional saving accounts allow you to deposit money, withdraw funds, and you can earn interest. People tend to have these saving accounts for short-term goals, for emergency funds, or for vacation. Interest rate typically have the lowest amongst the other saving accounts fees. There's a chance you have to pay a maintenance be, but ultimately varies from bank to bank. Requirements: provide personal information, make initial deposit, and agree to the terms and conditions.
An online savings account is a bank account that is managed online. You can use an online savings account to separate your savings from your day-to-day expenses. It often has higher interest rates than traditional banks. Fees. Online savings accounts can have fees such as monthly fees, transaction fees, record-keeping fees, and more. The requirement to open an online savings account would be your social security number, a valid ID, and your current residential address.
Certification of deposit, CD. A certification of deposit is a savings account that pays interest on a fixed amount of money for a set period of time. They are considered a low-risk way to grow your
Savings.
interest rates. Vary by term length and institution, but they start at 4% and goes up the longer the term is. Fees. CDs typically don't have any monthly fees or opening fees, but there are penalties for when you withdraw early. Requirements: provide a personal information, review and agree to disclosure, provide a certification, your W-9, and make a minimum initial deposit of $500 to $1,000.
Money market accounts, or MMAs, is a deposit account that combines features of checkings and savings accounts. It is a good option for you to save money for future goals while still having access to your money. Interest rates. The interest rates are typically higher than a traditional savings account. Fees. Some banks charge a monthly maintenance fee, withdrawal fees, and ATM fees. Requirements. The requirements should have a minimum deposit of around $2,500 but can also go up to $10,000. Minimum balance, transaction limits, and provide personal information.
Or sinking fund. Definition: a saving fund set aside to pay off future debt or large expenses, typically used by companies or individuals to prepare for an upcoming financial obligation. How it works: regular contributions are made to the fund, which grows over time, allowing the full amount needed to be available when debt or expenses is due. Use: paying off bonds or loans, saving for big purchases, cars, home repairs, and preparing for unexpected costs.
Yeah, and this is for that one girl in the back that doesn't know how to save.
Yeah, we see you. Disgusting. Ugh.
Now go ahead and save that so you can just be as rich as us.